Welcome to day 19 of 365 days of poetry. Blessed another day to see you on this live stream. I'm blessed to be here sharing another poem that God has given me throughout the years. Um, yeah. So today, I know that we can do a lot of things out of anger. And so I wanted to bring forth to you a poem that's titled "The Anger in Me," and then how to confront that anger in order to make the changes. I think this one I wrote probably like in my early 20s. So yeah, that's kind of telling my age. It's been a lot of years, y'all. But yeah, so if you have any issues with dealing with situations that causes you to get angry, I know in the word it says that you can be angry but sin not. So we have to allow ourselves that room enough to confront that anger so that it doesn't cause us to do anything that we will eventually regret. So the anger in me on day 19. When I speak, my voice thunders as my heart suddenly beats. The thoughtless words project so cruel as the pressure rise in me. I lose sight in thought of the solution of peace as the rage of anger burn inside of me. I've taken so much through the years and I've always lent my hand. I stayed faithful and always committed to everyone but myself. I thought that going to church that I'll be changed in he, but I realized how can I change when I've never confronted the anger that burned in me? As God is my witness, I dare not tell a lie. My faith was so weak and burdens weighing me down. My eyes get drear, my bitterness penetrate through the sweet as my unconfronted anger manifested in me. Issues that I refused to face. Over the years, they grew and grew. Now my life seems a disgrace. I know only in Jesus can make a change in me. I know only Jesus can make a change in me when I admit to the anger that's deep down in me. I've confronted the anger in me. I found out it's true. I gave it to the Lord in prayer, and He helped me make it through. You can change if you put your trust in Him too. Don't be afraid. Now is the time to confront the anger in you. The three steps are to admit the problem that causes you to rage, repent to Christ, and turn completely from your wicked ways. Believing that Christ died and rose to save you from all sin, walk in his divine presence and he'll remove the anger within. In my 40s, I can definitely tell you, we still go through those periods and times where we get angry, but I've realized in the transition of 20 years, I definitely understand now the decisions that I would have made then, I dare wouldn't make them now because he allowed me one to dive into his word, one to take a moment to breathe, and for three, he allowed me to regroup and deal with the situation in a different manner. So he slowed me down enough to allow my thoughts to catch up. And when my thoughts caught up with my actions, listen, my actions did not reflect what most people think that they would have, as they would have back then. And so when people say, when people start dealing with you and what your was, let them know who you are now and that you don't operate in that same spirit that you used to operate in back then. And so if this is your story, if you are still dealing with problems of anger, confront it, deal with it, bring it to the surface so that you can understand how to allow God to work on that. Because until we admit it, confess it, we can't deal with it. If we keep on acting like it's not there, we won't deal with it. So that's just one of the messages that I wanted to share today through poetry is everyone deals with a level of anger. Learn how to confront it, especially if you get so rageful that you don't even remember what you did in that moment of anger, because sometimes we can lose it like that. Confront it, work on it, and only God can make you better. That is my message for today. I'll see you on day 20. Have a good day.